Hello, my name is Tran, and today we're going to be learning about the trig functions and how to write right triangle trig ratios. So what are trig function? The trig function is SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA is sine, cosine, and tangent. So start out with the first one. Sine is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is equal to the opposite over adjacent. So as you can see on the left, these are the two different types of triangles. This is from a unit circle, this is just a regular triangle. And as you can see right here in the middle, these are the different ratios that we have to identify in order for us to write the different trig ratios right from using the trig functions. So to start out with the first one, y over 1, so we have to use the unit circle triangle. So you see y over 1, but then it's given the angle right here. So y over 1, so this is opposite of the hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse based on the trig function is equal to sine. The next one is 1 over x. So as you can see, this is the hypotenuse, this is the adjacent. So 1 over x is secant because that's the inverse trig function for cosine. So y over x. So as you can see, this is the opposite, this is the adjacent, which is tangent because tangent is opposite over adjacent. So the next one is a over c. A over c, so we have to look from this triangle. And as you can see here, angle, this is the angle that's given to us. So the opposite of that is a, the adjacent is c. So opposite over adjacent is equal to tangent. As you can see here, a over b. So the opposite of this angle is a. So a over b, which is sine because sine is opposite over hypotenuse. X over 1. So as you can see here, this is the angle. The adjacent to this angle is x. So x, and it says 1. 1 is the hypotenuse. So adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. The next one is b over a. So b is the hypotenuse, a is the opposite. So as you can see here, this is the inverse of sine. So inverse of sine is cosecant. And as you can see here, c over b. So the adjacent side of this angle is c, and then the hypotenuse is b. So adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. So in order for us to write the different trig ratios based on these two triangles, we have to write it in this way. So as you can see here, based on these two triangles, we have to use sine of theta is equal to a over b because we found a over b right here, and we wrote it written like this. And then another way to write it was y over 1 based on a unit circle. So for the next one was cosine. So we found that there was two different cosine of theta based on these two triangles, which was x over 1 and c over b. So we wrote it right here. And then we have last one is tangent. So based on these two triangles, we know that there was two tangent because we looked right here and we saw that there are two different tangent ratios, which is a over c and y over x. Thank you.